In a world that never stops moving, where deadlines, expectations, and uncertainties constantly pull us in every direction, calmness often feels like a rare treasure. Yet history reminds us that serenity is not weakness, it is power. Few figures embody this truth more profoundly than Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor whose words continue to echo across centuries. His wisdom, forged in the storms of ruling an empire, offers us timeless lessons on how to remain steady when life feels overwhelming. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but about mastering them, transforming chaos into clarity and adversity into growth. Each principle Marcus shared is a practical tool for modern life, guiding us to resilience, gratitude, and inner strength. Today we will explore 10 lessons that teach us how to keep calm like a Stoic, embracing composure not as a fleeting state, but as a way of living with courage and wisdom. Let's begin. Lesson number 1. Cultivate resilience. Resilience is the foundation of Stoic strength. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." His words highlight that true power lies not in controlling circumstances, but in mastering our inner response. Life is filled with illness, setbacks, and unexpected storms, yet resilience transforms these obstacles into opportunities for growth. To cultivate resilience is not simply to endure, but to adapt, to learn, and to rise stronger each time. Consider how Marcus faced wars, political conflicts, and personal struggles, yet remained steadfast. His example teaches us that resilience is nurtured daily through small acts of perseverance, choosing discipline over despair, courage over fear. Each challenge becomes a test of character, shaping endurance and wisdom. By embracing difficulties as lessons, we strengthen both spirit and body. Resilience is not passive survival but active transformation, a lifestyle of persistence and calmness that prepares us to thrive in adversity. Lesson number 2. Embrace what you can control. One of Stoicism's most practical lessons is focusing only on what lies within our control. Marcus Aurelius faced immense pressures as emperor, yet he understood that peace comes from directing energy toward choices, actions, and attitudes, not external events. Modern life mirrors this truth. Imagine Anna, a project manager whose colleague delays critical work. Instead of reacting with anger, she chooses proactive dialogue, offering support and solutions. By focusing on her response rather than the uncontrollable delay, she preserves calm and ensures progress. This approach reflects Marcus's wisdom. There is never any need to get worked up about things you can't control. When we obsess over external forces, weather, finances, or others' behavior, we surrender peace. But when we embrace control over our reactions, we reclaim autonomy. Practicing this daily reduces stress and strengthens emotional resilience. Each moment becomes an opportunity to choose wisely, proving that true freedom lies not in circumstances, but in mastering ourselves. Lesson number 3. Choose your response. Every situation offers us a choice, to react impulsively or to respond with clarity. Marcus Aurelius taught that our greatest strength lies in governing our own mind. Imagine a heated meeting where a colleague challenges your ideas. You could respond defensively, escalating conflict, or you could remain calm, listen, and seek common ground. The second choice demonstrates leadership and emotional maturity. Stoicism emphasizes that responses shape outcomes more than events themselves. By choosing patience over anger, understanding over hostility, we transform challenges into opportunities for growth. This practice is not a single decision but a lifelong discipline. Each response builds character, reinforcing self-control and wisdom. Marcus's reminder, "You have power over your mind," is a call to self-leadership. Our reactions define our relationships, careers, and inner peace. Choosing our response is choosing our destiny. With practice, calmness becomes natural, guiding us through storms with dignity. True strength lies not in avoiding conflict, but in mastering how we respond. Lesson number 4. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness, or full presence in the moment, is central to Stoic calmness. Marcus Aurelius urged us to live attentively, recognizing that our reactions, not external events, shape peace. Mindfulness means observing without judgment, focusing on the present instead of being consumed by past regrets or future anxieties. In daily life, mindfulness can be simple, savoring each bite of a meal, noticing the rhythm of your breath, or walking with awareness of each step. These practices anchor us, reducing stress and sharpening focus. When challenges arise, mindfulness prevents rash reactions, allowing thoughtful responses. Marcus's meditations reflect this discipline, reminding us to remain centered amid chaos. Practicing mindfulness cultivates patience, compassion, and clarity. It is not about escaping reality, but engaging with it fully, calmly, and wisely. Over time, mindfulness transforms how we face adversity, turning storms into opportunities for reflection. By living mindfully, we expand resilience, deepen relationships, and maintain composure. Calmness becomes not a fleeting state, but a daily practice of presence. Lesson number 5. Use the power of acceptance. Acceptance is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny." This wisdom teaches us that resisting reality only multiplies suffering. Imagine being stuck in traffic before an important meeting. Anger will not clear the road. It only drains energy. Acceptance, however, preserves calm and allows us to focus on what can be done, perhaps preparing mentally or adjusting expectations. Acceptance is not resignation but strength. It frees us from futile battles against the uncontrollable, redirecting energy towards solutions or serenity. Marcus applied this principle throughout his reign, facing wars and personal losses with composure. By embracing reality, he demonstrated that peace lies in harmony with life's flow. Practicing acceptance daily helps us break cycles of frustration, transforming obstacles into lessons. It is a discipline that nurtures resilience and wisdom. Acceptance empowers us to live fully in the present, unburdened by resistance and guided by calm strength. Lesson number 6. The value of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to stress and dissatisfaction. Marcus Aurelius understood that appreciating life's blessings strengthens resilience and fosters joy. Gratitude shifts focus from what is lacking to what is present, creating contentment even in adversity. Imagine someone losing a job during an economic downturn. Instead of despair, they choose to cherish time with family, finding strength in connection. This gratitude transforms hardship into renewal. Practicing gratitude daily can be simple. Writing 3 things you are thankful for each night or expressing appreciation to those around you. Gratitude inspires kindness, creating a ripple effect of positivity in communities. It reduces stress, enhances relationships, and builds inner peace. Marcus's philosophy reminds us that gratitude is not fleeting emotion, but a way of life. By cultivating it, we transform challenges into opportunities and ordinary moments into treasures. Gratitude teaches us to see abundance in simplicity, grounding us in calmness. It is both a virtue and a source of enduring strength. Lesson number 7. Understand the transitory nature of life. Life is impermanent, and recognizing this truth is essential for calmness. Marcus Aurelius taught that everything changes, and peace comes from accepting transience. Consider a farmer whose harvest is destroyed by a storm. Instead of despair, he replants, applying lessons from loss to improve future crops. His resilience reflects Stoic wisdom. Stability arises from embracing impermanence. Understanding life's fleeting nature helps us value the present, reducing fear of loss and obsession with control. Marcus reminded us that death and change are natural, not tragedies. By living with awareness of impermanence, we cultivate courage and focus on what truly matters. This perspective prevents us from clinging to possessions or status, freeing us to pursue virtue and meaning. Each moment becomes precious, each challenge an opportunity. Accepting transience does not weaken us. It strengthens resolve, teaching us to live fully now. Calmness arises when we stop resisting change and embrace life's flow with wisdom and serenity. Lesson number 8. Limit excessive desires. Excessive desires, whether for wealth, fame, or approval, are traps that disturb peace. Marcus Aurelius warned that craving more leads to unrest, while simplicity brings freedom. Desire creates endless cycles of dissatisfaction, where each achievement quickly fades, leaving emptiness. Limiting desires allows us to focus on quality of life rather than quantity. Consider Oscar, who pursued luxury and success, yet felt hollow. Only when illness forced reflection did he discover joy in simplicity, painting, friendships, and gratitude. Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between needs and wants, practicing moderation and mindfulness. Daily reflection helps us question desires. Does this serve my growth or enslave me? By reducing unnecessary cravings, we free time and energy for meaningful pursuits. Limiting desires strengthens relationships, deepens contentment, and nurtures calmness. Marcus's wisdom reminds us that true wealth lies not in possessions but in virtue and peace. To desire less is to live more fully, embracing simplicity as the path to serenity. Lesson number 9. Be virtuous. Virtue is the highest pursuit in Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius emphasized integrity, patience, and diligence as guiding principles for life. To be virtuous means aligning actions with values, even when no one is watching. Imagine discovering a small error at work that could easily be ignored. Choosing to correct it reflects integrity, not out of fear of consequences, but because truth matters. Marcus taught that each action should honor the spirit within us, reminding us that life is fleeting and our choices define our legacy. Virtue anchors us in a world full of distractions and temptations. It is not about perfection, but about consistently striving to act with honesty, courage, and justice. Each decision, however small, shapes character and builds trust. In modern life, virtue protects us from superficial gains and guides us toward meaningful outcomes. By living virtuously, we cultivate calmness, earn respect, and strengthen resilience. Virtue is not optional. It is the essence of a life well lived. Lesson number 10. Keep learning and growing. Growth is a lifelong journey, and Marcus Aurelius believed that wisdom comes from continuous learning. He reminded us that every challenge, every person, and every event can be our teacher if we are willing to listen. Knowledge is not about boasting or superiority, but about humility and curiosity. Consider John, an office worker overwhelmed by stress. Instead of surrendering to fatigue, He applied Stoic principles by analyzing his reactions, learning from each difficulty, and developing better strategies for time management and conflict resolution. His struggles became lessons, shaping him into a stronger leader. Stoicism teaches that growth arises from reflection and adaptation. Each obstacle is an opportunity to improve, each failure a chance to gain insight. By approaching life as a classroom, we transform adversity into wisdom. Continuous learning strengthens resilience, sharpens judgment, and nurtures calmness. Marcus's example reminds us that growth is not a destination, but a daily practice, guiding us toward becoming the best version of ourselves. Conclusion. Calmness is not a gift reserved for the fortunate. It is a discipline cultivated through practice. Marcus Aurelius showed us that serenity arises from resilience, gratitude, virtue, and acceptance of life's impermanence. Each of the 10 lessons is a tool to transform chaos into clarity and adversity into growth. By applying these principles, we discover that peace is not the absence of challenges, but the mastery of our responses. The Stoic path invites us to live with courage, simplicity, and wisdom. In doing so, we create lives of meaning, balance, and enduring strength.